I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth. It's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear. Waiting for you. Someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth. It's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear. Waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like next to for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the sun turned clear next to you. All my problems disappear, wait for you. In light years, I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the sun turned clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight, we are playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians. This is Beyond the Void. Of course, every week, we start on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EST with Riff's Ballad of Fates. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. EST will be returning soon, hopefully, Kingdom Hearts Dreams of Nobody with the Bardic Knock and crew. Of course, Thursdays is this game, Beyond the Void. And Fridays is Millennium Nights Turbo Jungle at 8 p.m. EST. Just a reminder, if you haven't looked at it yet, we do have merch. There is a link in the Twitch chat, and you can follow that. Or, if you're watching the VOD later, you can head over to Nerds with Dice on Twitter and find that link in our bio. Alright. Who's excited? I'm kind of excited. I have some plans for the first time, because we have guests planned out for a couple of weeks here. I actually know what's happening beyond this game. So I have some plans for tonight, and I'm excited for that.
Be careful, that's a DM's trap. That's a DM's
trap. It is.
When you think you know what's gonna happen.
When I say some plans, I mean I vaguely have an idea of what's happening.
Don't get attached.
What could possibly maybe happen someday.
Yeah. There's going to be a great NPC gets sucked into the vacuum of space. Well.
Oh, right. I have a girlfriend right now. Heck yeah.
Yeah. And let's start with having everybody introduce themselves, starting with Cora.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Me and Midair on the internets, and I play Cora Farland, the scoundrel. I like to fall in love with people quickly and fastly, and fall out of love with them just as fast, and leave broken hearts behind me everywhere I go.
Classic.
Tierney.
Hi, I'm also Kate. I go by Argon Kitten online. I play Tierney Ash. I am the nature witch. I am easily distracted, usually by cookies, cake, and sparkly things. I get distracted easily, in and out of character. And that's me.
And Selena.
Hello, I am Evan. I am going to be playing Selena Grimsbane, a spooky witch who is a bit socially awkward. Definitely is looking for friendship or romance out here in the wild outer space, but is not very good at it and does not know how to do it. So it should be fun.
All right.
Also, I have a horrible floating around.
All right. So first, we start on the surface of this little backwater planet. Now, because we are technically a comic book, there is an editor note that says in the corner of this panel that shows this like weird, dark, like moory, disgusting landscape, and it says this is unknown planet, and it is a Class C primitive nightmare planet. Class C means they are pre-space age, so they have not gone to space or anything. And in this field, doing her animal rescue thing is Selena. What does Selena look like?
So Selena is often she's young, but like always kind of hunched over, not in like a ow my back hurts way, but just sort of like she's stalking almost perpetually, but she isn't. She's wearing sort of tattered black robes that sort of flow in the wind, and underneath she has sort of loose fitting just black clothes. that she just wears simple clothes. She carries a little sickle with her wherever she goes. It sort of is kind of is like dark and imbued with this dark kind of energy, and she has a lot of hair that kind of hangs half over her face. She's extremely pale, but not, you know, like, I think first glance she would make you uncomfortable because she just sort of looks a little bit creepy, but she has a very, like, kind face, you know, very nice smile and kind eyes, and she's a very pleasant person. But people tend to give her a wide berth as she is a little spooky, and the animals which she rescues are not pleasant. Should I describe what the animals are?
Hold on one
Or
second.
do you have a specific idea for that? No problem.
Can you unmute your mic in the Google Meet so the captions will work?
Oh, okay. Yes.
There
I
you go.
muted everything in there because I thought that I had to, but I did not understand the instructions.
It's all right. Yeah.
Do you want me to say that again, or is that good?
No, that's good. That's good.
I'm spooky looking.
So there at least one of these animals, because it's sort of relevant to this planet.
Sure.
Is
I'll say that right now she is going to feed one of them. So she has this bag with her, and she takes a pan and starts smacking it with a spoon. It's like, come here. There's my little bubsy. And you can see that, like, from a tree or something, suddenly it becomes visible, like it was invisible. And it is a horrible beast with, like, spider-like limbs and tentacles coming off of its back, and, like, hundreds of eyes in the front of its face. The eyes split open to a massive maw with thousands of teeth and a horrible barbed tongue. And it like, rushes over to her, tearing up the soil as it runs, and then stops in front of her. And she goes, oh, is that my baby? And she pets it on the face, and it goes like, releases this, like, it's like, sounds like 6 horrible monsters gurgling at once, but that's it purring. And then she takes out, I don't know, what should he be feeding it? Like, what do these things eat?
Like, I don't know.
Or is it like people?
It's probably
like, is like
probably
ectoplasm from ghosts or something?
Gerber's baby food.
Oh, I do like that it's Gerber's baby food. So this sack is now just full of loose Gerber's baby food that she spoons with the spoon that she was whacking the pan with, and she goes, there you go, and it like eats it horribly. And then as it's eating it, she goes, now do the thing, tell mommy that you love her, and it goes, and she goes, oh, that's my baby, and then it just starts wandering off. And she has with her inside the sack, starts moving, and she goes, oh, what are you doing in there? And she reaches in and pulls out a like smaller version of that creature, like a baby version of that creature, except this one has like tiny wings on its back that are too small for it, but it flaps them nonetheless, and like slowly the wings carry it out of the bag, and then like its whole body is weighed down, but the wings still somehow work. And then it lands on the ground and, like, you know, rubs against her leg. But yeah, so these are the creatures that she rescues from the world.
Okay, and as this is happening, you hear like a not quite an explosion, but like a loud, like a really 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 loud popping sound. If you turn around and look up, there is a large spaceship. You don't know it's a spaceship. You've never seen a spaceship, but there's a large spaceship careening from the atmosphere. And as it falls, a bunch of parachutes pop up and it floats to the ground. So we're going to go back about 45 minutes. To Bennett gathering Cora, Tierney, Captain Uldron, and some of the other crew on the bridge because Bennett thinks he has fixed the AI Ava, and that everything's going to be good, very, very good.
Oh, sure, it's gonna be great.
And he has a little spiel about how grand he is because it wasn't easy to fix Ava, and he plugs it in, and for Ava pops up right and greets everybody. Welcome back to Haven, everyone. You have several messages. Do you wish to view them?
Yes.
Okay, first message from Haven Command. You are to... And then Ava starts to scramble in and out. And there's this little device. It's sort of on the computer, and it is... Basically, it's a specialty designed power capacitor that makes sure that everything on the ship runs smoothly. And that pops. And all the power in the ship goes out. And you start to fall from the sky. From space. Pulled into this planet.
Yeah, well done, Bennett. Well done. Great.
That
great.
wasn't supposed to happen!
Obviously not. Fuck.
Now, there are things you can potentially try to do if somebody wants to roll Defy Disaster.
Sure. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think he's just gonna run over and be like, Bennett, did you check everything before you turned it on? And he's gonna try to get in there and look in, make sure that everything is turned on correctly.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's with wit. Then.
Yes. Roll Defy Disaster with your wit. Hey!
This is what happens after last week, because last week sucked.
All right. So you check over this, and it you're doing it as fast as you can, but it looks like everything is on. But you notice that there is a switch that is it says emergency power on it.
I'll flip it.
And then KVN 12 goes, emergency power activated. Some systems online. Would you like me to activate stabilizers?
Yes.
And KVN 12 activates the ship stabilizers, and you all feel it go. You're still falling, but now it's more of a controlled fall. And eventually the parachutes will activate, and you'll start to float to the ground. So you're not going to crash, but your ship is still disabled, and you land on this planet, and at which point I'm going to need both Cora and Tyranny to make a Defy Disaster with their wit. No, wait, no, I'm sorry, with their spirit.
My spirit's so good.
Oh no.
Don't forget to mark XP though.
Well. See, my spirit's actually good.
So I'll start with
but I
Cora.
do have all those modifiers because I'm a mess right now. So.
Oh, that's right. We have not fixed you
That's
yet.
right.
We need to fix you. Oh my
That's
god.
what's wrong.
I keep forgetting we need to emotionally support you.
I'm a
Holy
hot
crap.
mess. I just forgot.
Oh my god, we need to do that.
I like that that's a thing that you have to do in this game. Oh, we have to emotionally support you. Oh, dang it.
So starting with Cora, you have a mixed success. So I think what's going to happen is you're fine, but you can tell that something is wrong. Like something's off. You feel a little disoriented. But you're mostly fine. You can everything around you is more or less seemingly normal. But Tierney, what is something that you fear?
Doing harm to anything when we land.
Okay. So Tierney, you start to hear the cries of like people yelling for help and stuff outside the ship. Corey, you do not hear this.
Cora, we landed on somebody. We're on people. We're on top of people.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta go help them. We have to help them. We have to.
Oh, okay.
Can we go outside and help them?
Yeah. Cora, Tierney doesn't notice this, but you do. You notice that Tierney's not the only one freaking out. Everybody seems to be trapped in their own little thing. But you pass people running from bees and somebody yelling about a star exploding.
Wait a minute. Tierney. I don't hear anybody. I think something's going on. I think it's in your head.
There are people in my head.
I think that what you need right now is a hug.
I always need hugs.
And Cora will just like grab you and hug you so hard.
All right.
There. Head pet.
I think that will count as emotional support.
You know what? I have a lot of strings on I have one string on Tierney. I'm still gonna spend it right now because I feel like it needs to be spent. So let's see if it works. There's emotional support. I'm gonna do it with spirit.
Okay.
Oh, bless. Okay.
Mixed success. So, Tierney, if you open up to Cora about specifically to this situation, to what you're scared of, you get to choose to clear a condition, mark XP, take a plus forward, or gain some insight about an obstacle facing one of you. You get to choose one of them.
Okay, I will open up and I'm gonna clear a condition because
I'm sorry you're not smitten with me.
It would just be messier if I was smitten with you.
I know, but at least we could clear another condition, though.
I know. I'm gonna get rid of hopeless. It's just when I was little, there was a ship crash landed on my planet and it landed on a whole bunch of villagers, and I've been scared of that ever since then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And we're a really big ship.
I don't think we landed on anybody. I think this is messing with everybody's brains here.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Because someone is literally running away from bees and stars exploding. And I don't see either of those right now.
We don't have bees on the ship?
No.
Where
Not
did we
here.
get them?
Not here. They're somewhere else.
Okay. I'm just saying, we might need bees someday.
I didn't say we didn't have them. Do you see them flying around chasing that person right over there?
Okay, they just didn't get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bee chamber is still shut.
Yeah. The bee chamber is double or triple locked.
Wait, I mean, we already established that they have a library that's just graphic novels.
Yeah.
So
And we have a party bus layout party room.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
multiple bars.
Oh, we haven't. Oh, I cannot wait to tell the name of the ship, but not until the ship
You
is
haven't
met.
mentioned it.
I know, it's so good.
Is
So
it written on the side of the
Yeah.
ship?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'll probably find it or something.
it's good. It's good. So, which speaking of, Selena, you see this, you see something drop out of the sky, and you see it float down to the ground. What do?
Well, I guess I'll go and investigate. I want to make sure that the gate is locked where this massive creature is. Though the gate is maybe like 4 feet high, and this creature's probably like clears 8 feet easy. But I'm gonna be like boop. Okay, now you stay in there, and I'm gonna go searching. Do I have any kind of like vehicle? How far is it? Can I walk there?
Yeah, you can walk there.
Okay, I'll just walk there. I'll make sure I leave the bag of Gerber's baby food within reach, so this giant horrible thing can eat out of it. And I'll take my little creature, who I'm gonna name right now. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to make sure that they didn't crash into anything, and to make sure that nothing else is making its way to their ship.
So you get there, and they've mostly landed safely. They didn't really hit anything, but the ship is leaning awkwardly against a really old tree.
When I go, I've never seen a spaceship, but would I know like what one is, like from a book or something? She probably reads a lot of. I'm gonna say she reads a lot of books.
I think
fantasy novels and stuff.
I think it's possible because this planet, it doesn't have a lot of contact with outsiders, but there's been a little bit of contact because it's a good place to put prisoners. Because there's no like people who are really used to technology get put on a planet without
so they come
any
here,
of.
There's nothing. Is that why I'm here? Am I a prisoner? Can I be a prisoner? I kind of love that idea. Like maybe I was sent here and I'm just making the best of it. We can discuss that later.
We can, but there's also a thing. What we're seeing with these people is that to people who aren't necessarily native to the planet, the atmosphere is toxic and it causes nightmares.
And I hear people like screaming inside the ship.
Yes. Yeah, the cargo bay is also down, and there's like one person like curled up on the ground crying about something.
What was the name of the ship?
Oh, I have printed on the side of the ship is the Astroglide, and I'll put it. I don't know if you have the Twitch chat up, but I'll put it in there.
It's called the Astroglide.
Yeah, and it's even better than
She
that
let us name it.
because it's
Spelling
mistake
is
number
key.
one.
spelling is key too. So it's in the Twitch
It's in
chat.
the Twitch chat.
Okay. So she looks at that. Huh. And I notice the person crying, and I go over to him, and is this like a red shirt, like not an NPC or a real character?
Yeah, it's just a red shirt.
I want to like look over the person, and I can tell they're clearly having a nightmare from the atmosphere, like they're living in their own hell. I want to lean down and like creep over the person so that I'm like over their head and go, are you seeing horrors? Look at their eye, like open their eyes so that they're looking at me, and no, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just very interested. Like, are you seeing horrors?
Hold on.
But to them, I don't know what I look like. I probably look like some sort of monster.
Yeah, they start screaming, and
Okay, is there something I can do with my spirit in order to try to help them? How does that work in this game if I'd like to cure them? Or do I have any kind of like medicine that helps with this kind of thing?
hold on.
Or can I start slapping them? I don't know how do we usually solve this on this planet?
I just want to look at me.
Would this be considered defy danger, or is that more of like a combat?
It's probably more of an emotional support, I would think.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
yeah. Actually, that's perfect. So,
I think
because you
I
can
have-
roll that with spirit. So,
Yeah, I don't need heart for that. I can use my spirit for it instead of heart, I think.
yeah, it should be just under your.
It's heartstring moves.
Basic-
It's under figure out a person. It's down there.
Friends in weird places. First friend. Second friend talking over me. So much. Something about snails. Okay, here we go. Defy disaster, stagger, heartstring. Figure out a person. When you try to understand a person.
Right below that is emotional support.
Okay, cool. Yeah, or spirit. +3 more if you spend a string on them. I don't have a string for this person. Now, my little creature can help me with stuff, but I think it can only help me with defy danger. Oh, it can help me with figure out a person, but that doesn't help me here. Okay, so I'll emotionally support this person.
Okay.
Do I just click on spirit and it'll roll?
There's a little next to emotional spirit on the far right side. There's like a little dice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Should be able to click on that, and it should work.
Daring, Grace, Heart, Spirit. No modifier. Okay. So
There you go.
I want to like she's kind of thin and kind of wiry, but her nails are sort of long and sharp and of course painted black, and she grabs this person's like face, you know what I mean, and goes, "Now hold still. This is going to be uncomfortable." And he like, and she grabs like under his eyes and pulls the eyes down, and just begins to, I think, just begins to hum and sort of sing kind of softly to them, and it slowly but surely starts like bringing them out. And as she does, she starts to let go of their face and just kind of holds their face, and then eventually is like holding their head and just kind of calming them and soothing them until they like are sort of brought out of the nightmare. And then she's like, "Are you feeling better?"
So you're going to get a string on this.
This random NPC.
Yeah, and I'll give them a name. and I'll write it down. We'll name them Jake. And as you sort of cradle their head, they're like, I didn't mean to break the cookie jar. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break the cookie jar.
Oh, so you were having a nightmare about a cookie jar. Tell me, what else do you fear?
Heights too, and
Oh, okay.
they'll just kind of start talking about like
Okay.
heights and like snakes and other stuff
That's
like
good.
that.
Now, all you have to do is not think of any of that stuff right now. All the stuff that you just said, now just stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it as fast as you can. I'm gonna go help your friends. And I'm gonna just sort of drop him and go, come on. As my pet just sort of like runs past him and just like hisses at him a little bit and then keeps going. But yeah. So then I want to start entering the ship. Hello. And look for anybody else who might help.
So Cora and Tierney, you get to the loading bay as this weird creepy person is entering your ship.
Ooh, my hands just farted.
Hello?
Hello. Do you need any help? Are you seeing beautiful horrors?
No.
Anymore.
I am Selena Grimsbane. I am, well, I own the land not too far from here where you crashed. I was wondering if any of you need any help. You crashed so suddenly. And you can see that next to her is this horrible looking creature. That probably, given the nature of what these things are, probably like hurts your head to look at a little bit too long. As it just... But it like nuzzles her leg. As she... Are any of your crewmates experiencing beautiful terrors that they may need assistance with?
Yeah? Like, look, Cora just doesn't know what to do with this person.
Excellent.
They're like, yeah, 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 yeah.
What do these guys? What do you two look like?
Oh, right, fair. We should probably do that, huh?
Tierney's like 5 feet tall, mousy, blonde, dirty blonde hair, like a little kind of stubby nose, and has like slung across her back a sword that's probably almost as big as she is.
Okay, even though she's like small and wiry, she's got like a
Yes.
huge sword.
Yes,
Cool.
it's named Gregory.
Fucking
It's the sword is named Gregory. It's very important.
cool. Okay.
Cora is 5'9", and she looks like Liara from Mass Effect, and Isabella from Dragon Age 2 had a baby.
Liara was who in Mass
The
Effect?
blue one.
Oh, right. I'm pretty sure that was my main
Yeah.
squeeze. And then
Yeah.
everybody's right, the wise choice.
Yeah, the best
and
choice.
then, And so, who from Dragon Age?
Isabella, from Dragon Age 2, the curvy pirate.
Oh,
So
of
she's
course,
dressed like
of
that.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
So she's
So
dressed
you're
like
fucking
that.
slamming, essentially.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But blue alien lady.
But also a blue alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I guess I'm human, right? I guess I'm a humanoid.
That's up to you.
I think she's human. I think the only exception would be, ooh, you know what? Just because it's neat, let's say the whites of her eyes are like a deep, dark purple. And let's say she has sharp teeth.
I love it.
Because that goes along with the like hello, like. So she has sharp teeth and yeah. Um. Oh. And who might you be?
Oh, sorry. I'm Cora Farland. This is Tierney Ash. We're part of the crew of the Astroglide out of Haven. Have you heard of us?
No.
Oh.
Tierney's very shaken, otherwise she would be much more.
Yeah.
Are you certain you're not
Equanimous.
seeing? And she doesn't so much walk as she does sort of glide over. Like her robes kind of go all the way to the ground. She may be walking. It's unsure, but she's sort of like, "Are you sure you're all right? That you haven't noticed anything wondrous or beautiful?" You seem a bit tense.
I mean, they were having some interesting visions when we landed. Can you help with that?
Yes.
In a good way?
Yes.
Okay.
I can try. I helped that young man. And I point back to Jake.
And what does Jake look like right now?
Well, Jake looks like he's not having a nightmare hallucination, but he is still dealing with the impact of what he was seeing, like the emotional impact of what he's seeing, or
So
what he
he's,
was
like,
seeing.
pale and
Yeah.
sweaty, probably like. He'll be better in maybe an hour or so. Some good food will do him good. But is everyone on your ship experiencing this? I mean,
Quite a
yeah,
few
great.
people, yes, actually. So if you know how to combat it, that would be super helpful.
The easiest way would probably to get me to any sort of. Do you have like a PA system, some sort of speaker?
Yeah. And
Bring me to
literally,
that.
she will just walk you over to the nearest computer and log you in. Good lord, this is not a good idea.
I look at the computer. I don't know how to do it.
Just talk into this, and we'll hand you and like point at the box, and we'll hold it for you.
I take my fingernail and kind of tap the box. Can I hear it like echo?
Right? That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try this roll again. But
Yep.
essentially, I want to do that same. I want to get everyone's attention. Okay, wait. So I want to get everybody's attention, and then I'll roll to do it. So I'm gonna go. Listen to me. If you don't listen to every word that I say, you will die a most horrible death. Listen now, or perish. That should get their attention, I think. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was a bit dramatic, but sure.
And then I would like to try the same thing. Is this roll like any changes to this roll, or it's the same deal?
Same deal.
Okay.
While that's happening, Tierney's gonna squat down and try to talk to Selena's little monster friend.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Well done.
So
Okay.
I think what you see is like what I did to Jake, but on a higher degree, where she starts to, like, I have no singing voice, but she starts to like sing, but it's not like words. It's almost like if there are words, it almost sounds like they're backwards. It's like what would be like demonic or deep speech, but it's soothing and pleasant and like actually just very, very nice to listen to as she begins to sing. And you can kind of see it's just, there's no malice in it. It's completely and utterly like a kind and gentle sort of song. What do you do to my creature? What do you say to him?
I'm just gonna ask if you have good intentions.
Can you speak to like monsters?
Yeah, I can speak to animals and plants.
What would this be considered?
And it's an animal. It's the wildlife of this
Wildlife.
Works for me,
planet.
works for me.
So
That's all. I don't even have to roll for it. I can just do it.
Do I talk for him or do you talk for him, Nerdy?
Nerdy.
oh, you know what? It So I think in this case, what you get back is like what would be a like deep, echoing, wise voice, but in this case, it is
It's a baby.
yeah, it's a baby, so it's more squeaky and unsure.
So it's like Baby Yoda.
If Baby Yoda had a voice, essentially.
Yeah, well, he kind of squeaks a little bit.
Oh, he does.
A little bit.
It's really
He's so
cute,
cute.
every time.
So cute.
Anyway,
I just finished that show recently.
I've been watching it. I'm almost done with season 2, so I'm like,
It's so good. It's
So
so
good.
good. They all die at the end. All right. So.
I know that's not true, but whatever. Anyway,
And yeah, it'll tell you that it believes that Selena has good intentions.
It probably calls me mom because I've been raising it, so it probably calls me like mama or something like that. Whatever its horrible demonic version of mama. Yo, like like whatever. But yeah.
I accept this. This is fair.
So, and in this case, emotional support works really well as the like base of what you're doing. I'm not going to give you a string or anything over the whole ship.
It would be pretty cool if I somehow, but that's okay.
But yeah, you free the people of the ship of their nightmares, and I think at that point, Cora, looking for you, Greta walks into the room, and it's horrible. It was horrible. My books, they all disappeared. Cora, what's happening?
are they back?
Yes.
I believe Selena can explain it to us, but you said something about nightmares?
Oh, well, yes. What you were experiencing, her name was Greta, this person?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What you were experiencing, Greta, was a beautiful and fantastic gift of this place. You had the privilege of witnessing your worst nightmare come true. Isn't that neat?
I didn't like it.
Most people don't, but you get used to it.
I
And
think
soon you'll learn to love it.
Cora will just pat Greta pat them on the shoulder. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We need to figure out how to. Is the ship? Where are we?
Does this planet have a name?
I didn't think of one.
Can we name it,
Yeah, like, what do the locals call the planet?
I think they probably call it, like, the Mind Shredder or something, based on what it does. Like, or Horror World or some shit. What
Most
fits?
people
Have you
call
guys-
it Horror World, but we just call it home.
I like Horror World. Do we like the idea of Horror World?
Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
We just call it Horror World.
Sounds great.
It's mostly used as a prison dump for people to dump their unwanted and most dangerous and madness infected criminals.
Like there is also local like people who like
But some of us
people
are
are
just
native
foreigners.
to this show or to this planet and stuff, but And
But you never know which one's which.
they're usually a little more put together, at least than the other people, because the natives of the planet are specifically adapted, so they're immune to the planet's mind effects, but the people who are not are probably in more of a state of emotional wear and tear than everybody else. Which is why they like dumping people who have committed horrible crimes on this planet so they can experience it. But KVN 12 will chime in and say, this appears to be a Class C pre-space age planet.
When was the last time I was on it? Have I ever been here?
I don't know, have you?
I don't know, have I? I'm asking you.
Well, I mean, it's your character's... Oh,
I can use my move, but it doesn't necessarily state that I've been here. So, like, the question is, would it stand to reason that Cora has been here at some point or not?
I mean, would there be any reason for people to, like, I feel like this is a place that you avoid wholeheartedly. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's
yeah,
what
I don't think Cora's been here.
Okay, fair. Great, perfect, wonderful.
But if you want to use your move, there is a chance that there is somebody that...
Someone here? Sure. We can throw somebody here. That, why not? Because I have a move, Evan, that's called, are you ready for this? One in every port. So when I return to any town I've ever been to before, I can name a person with whom I've shared intimacy and say how I left things. If I left on bad terms, I mark XP, and the GM will tell me something interesting that changed since I was last here.
One in every state, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that
crushing it.
I think that sure. Let's say that
Would it stand to reason that, given that I know your name and see your description, could this be like a neighbor of mine or something? And it could be like, oh my god, I've heard of you, kind of thing. Is that a thing? Like,
yes.
A good way to connect, you know what I mean? Where it's
Yes.
like, wait a second.
So you can make them up. It did not end well. Have fun making up whoever my ex is. Cora is exceedingly pansexual. Actually, probably omnisexual if you really look at it.
Because aliens.
They are like the Captain Jack of...
Captain Harkness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the man.
So, yeah.
Okay. Am I making up my neighbor?
Yep, have at. I'm going to let you. It'll be fun.
Okay. You know what? I like this. We're on Horror World, right? Okay, I like this. Okay, I'm gonna go with, let's go with a solid trope. I don't know if this is already, have you guys gone with any classic horror tropes in your show yet?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope.
No, I've dated a rock person so far.
Ouch.
What else? I can't even remember all of them. Nerdy at the moment. Dang it.
The perky sparkle
The way
princess.
too sparkle princess, like from
the
yeah,
resort planet.
from Wreck-It Ralph, like Wreck-It Ralph princess.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Like
there's
Wreck-It
another one.
Ralph,
I can't.
but in a princess version. Like
No. The little princess.
The princess from Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh,
What's
okay.
her name? Whatever her name was.
Whatever her name was.
Yeah, it starts with a P.
Penelope, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Penelope.
Vanellope.
Yeah, Vanellope. Thank you. So like, those are two of the people that I've dated so far, but no
Gotcha.
horror tropes yet. So have at.
Wait a minute. You're Cora. Oh my goodness. I've heard so much wondrous, horrid things about you. My neighbor, he was once someone very important on a different planet, but he was sent here because of, what was his crimes? He kept putting people on sticks. Right up the middle. He was a cat of some kind. And he would drink their blood. That's why. Wonderful man. Very nice. We get together for our book club, you see.
No. Oh God, no.
But yes, my neighbor Dracula speaks of you often. Or should his name be Dracula?
I think it's just Vlad. I think
Vlad,
his name is
Vlad,
just Vlad.
Vlad. Okay, okay. My neighbor Vlad, he's spoken a lot about you. Spoken about, oh, I'll turn her into stone, or I'll, throw her into the nine hells, or something about that. Wonderful things.
I was like 18. I was 18.
I think he's like thousands of years old or
Yeah,
something.
and I was 18.
That's kind of fucked up. He should have known better.
Yep.
You should go with people that are thousands of years old. He's got like 8 wives too. They're all in there. They're all like,
Oh my god.
you should hear the way they speak of him. They do not like him, but they don't want to kill him because they won't really get the inheritance. It's a whole thing.
Oh my god.
So,
Great.
so Cora, the last time you seen Vlad was he was facilitating illegal space races.
Oh gods.
And part of the reason you were involved was originally he really wanted you to be like his announcer for the race. And what's changed is that he got caught and got put on Horror World.
When he arrived, he kept screaming about steaks. I don't know why anyone thinks steaks are frightening. They're delicious.
I just didn't want to be tied down. Just didn't want to be tied down.
I get it. I'm not the one holding a huge grudge. But maybe he can help you.
I think we'll stay away from him.
Okay.
Tierney, I'm sorry. It was a bad decision.
Which,
The Vlad thing.
I mean, he only tried to eat me once.
I know, but it was
Ooh.
a bad decision.
I am very sweet.
It's true. It's true.
It's all the cake.
It's all the cake.
Okay.
Well, what can I do to help you? You're here and you're on my land, and that makes you my guests. How can I help you? Would you like some food?
Is it gonna make us hallucinate weird stuff?
No, it'll make you full.
Oh, Tierney probably will.
Do you like food?
Greta, are you doing okay?
I'm a little weirded out. I'm not sure what's happening. Did we crash or something?
Yes, Greta.
Oh.
You're on Horror World.
Oh, I've read about that place.
Yeah.
It was in a really, really old book. It was very interesting. I wonder if I brought it on the ship with me.
You have a lot of books?
Yes, very old, a lot of very old tomes from the library on my home planet.
Oh, I'd like to take a look at those if I could at some time.
Oh, that would be great. I love sharing them.
I like reading. And her eyes just get really wide for no reason. Okay. So would you like to come and eat now?
I should go
You
check
need
on the
to-
captain, but then yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just gonna follow them. Not invited,
Okay,
but I'm
that's what I was
interested
gonna
now.
ask if you did.
Oh yeah,
Um,
she'll just follow them around now, like looking around and like looking at people, and occasionally she's asking people like, hello, my name is Selena. What horrors did you witness? And just just saying that every once in a while, and being fascinated by each answer.
so, as previously established, this ship is a maze. Um, and the people who have been on the ship a while seem to understand how to navigate it. But Selena, they keep having to come back for you because you make a wrong turn and then they come back for you and are like, no, you've got to go this way, otherwise we can't get to deck B.
How many juice bars do you have? There's just so many. You're just standing alone at one point in a room where it's just flashing lights, like, just, I hate this. It just doesn't
There's
know
a
how to
pole
leave.
in the middle
like,
of it, and like seats on either side of it, like a party bus.
She just keeps flicking the pole and it's making a noise, like,
Yeah.
ooh, I like that. That's nice.
And when you finally get to the bridge, Captain Uldron and Bennett are there, and they are fiercely arguing about how they're going to get this power converter on a Class C planet. And Selena, it's been a while since we've described them, and so it'll be good. So Uldron is, I think I said about like 7 feet tall. She's very tall. She's very big, and she sort of looks like a demon character in choose any anime. She's got big horns, and she's tall and buff, and that is Captain Uldron. And then
That's the captain?
that's the captain of the ship.
Captain is a big, buff demon lady?
Yep.
Yes.
She hot.
Oh, no.
Oh, are you smitten? Are you smitten already? Oh my
How
gosh.
does that work? What does that mean?
You can just say you're smitten. How does that work? I gotta
You know
look
what?
it up.
Fuck it. I don't know what that means, but yeah, she's been alone for a while, and she reads all those fantasy
the
novels.
basic moves
I
when
would
you're
say sure.
smitten.
I say as
Here.
soon as she sees the captain, just
When you become smitten with someone, always your choice, say why, give them a string on you, and answer the question in the Truths of Hearts and Blades section of your playbook.
I would say, okay, you have to give a reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Has always read fantasy novels, but was also always reading romance novels, and super is into like the power thing, right? Like a woman in charge is like, oh my, like, okay. Especially because if I live on a planet where everybody shows up and they're always basically wetting themselves, it's nice to see someone who's like hardy, you know what I mean, and upright. And also demon, like that totally fits the whole horror aesthetic. So it's like, oh, like this I get, like, this I understand. So yeah, and then I have to answer something in a.
Yeah. So you've got under your playbook moves, under, like it says Truths of Hearts and Blade.
Is that on my character sheet?
It's on your
Yeah,
character sheet.
so I got it
right above the basic moves. Yeah.
I got it for you here. So the fun little title on it is "Why Did I Bring Up the Snails?" But the question that you're answering is, what obvious thing about you are you sure would make them reject you?
Oh, well, I think the same reason that everyone's always rejected her, and that's that, one, she doesn't think she's very, like, interesting, you know what I mean? She's very boring and bland, and two, she cares for the creatures that are usually feared even by the powerful people on this planet, like Vlad and others who are normally not scared of anything. They're still scared of the beasts that she keeps, so people always just give her a wide berth.
because of that, everyone just thinks that she's weird, so she thinks that she's weird. And so, you know, nobody's gonna really be interested in her. Not only not want to have her, just it won't be interested in her. Just in the, you know, once they actually get to know her, they'll think she's boring or weird.
Okay. I don't.
But I think there's something when I become smitten. Don't I say something strange? I think that was. I like snails. When you are smitten with someone and figure them out. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Blurt out something weird and let them ask you a question on the list. Do I need to figure her out?
Yeah. So if you want to roll figure them out, that'll be a thing. But first, I want to.
Okay.
So Bennett is Cora's best friend and is average height. Seems to be humanoid, at least at the moment, but they are a ice form person. So they are made of ice, and there's an editor's note. 3 days until Bennett needs to cryo freeze again, or he melts. He's not in his home. He's not in his home atmosphere. So every so often he has to take a nap in a cryo freeze chamber. Yes.
Jesus Christ. That's a ballsy adventure. I wouldn't leave home. What the fuck?
I think as we walk in, Cora just looks at Bennett and goes, "He's here."
Wait. Which one? Who's here?
Which one? Which of the many?
I think Bennett knows. Bennett knows. If Cora's gonna say he's here, Bennett will know.
So Bennett takes him out and goes, "Oh, not him." Oh, wait, who's your friend?
Selena is staring at the or trying not to stare at the captain specifically, and is her very pale face is like red.
This is Selena Grimsbane.
Yes.
This is my best friend Bennett, and this is Captain Olderon.
Hello, Mr. Bennett, and Captain Olderon, was it? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Selena Grimsbane. You already know that.
And Captain will hold out her hand to like shake yours, and good to meet you. Are you the one who helped us with the hallucinations?
Oh, you got a strong grip. Yes, that was me. That was my sing on the voice. No, that was my singing.
And she just...
Tierney's head turns into a tennis match.
Yeah, Cora's just gonna lean back next to Bennett and just go...
Do I try to figure her out now, or is that like a later thing?
if you want to, you can.
So the reason I'd like to do it now is because figure someone out is specifically something that my pet helps me with. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yes, Eerie Companion, figure a person out. I get a +1. So when I go to now, what it means is, when you use your Eerie pet, you have a little pet monster, choose the 2 basic moves, whatever. Its assistance is always obvious and alarming to ordinary people. In addition, I can speak to it. So it's not subtle, nor is it pleasant. It's frightening or something. So I think what's gonna happen is, I think Mr. Schmoobs, which is his name, Mr. Schmoobs, can sense the fact that I am having intense, like, emotional crisis, and so Mr. Schmoobs doesn't understand, so Mr. Schmoobs is going to try to assess the situation. Now, figure someone out, what does that entail?
It's under the basic moves.
Yep.
It's the
Under
Heartstring
heartstrings.
moves. Yep.
Yes.
Figure out a person. That one.
Okay, so I'm rolling wit. I have none, but I will get a +1 to it. You may ask 2 questions now or later in the scene. Oh, okay, this is depending on what I roll. Okay. So I have to roll wit, right?
Yep.
And then I get a +1 modifier because of my little Mr. Schmubs.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Okay, so what Mr. Schmubs does, 9. What Mr. Schmubs does is he is doing the same, like with Tierney's going back and forth. Mr. Schmubs is doing the same with his horrible like carapace bug head with all of his. He's got a bunch of eyes like off of his like hard carapace shell, and his mouth kind of looks like I don't know if you've ever seen what graboids are from the
Yes.
classic movie Tremors, best movie in the world. So
Yes.
like a big kind of beak at the top and two mouths at the bottom, right, is what he looks like, full of teeth and tentacle-like tongues. Sorry, my thing is banging the chair. And he's going back and forth, and then he will run over, leap onto the captain's face, and just start screaming and chanting this horrible backwards tongue language, and crawling around the captain, just all over the captain, like, because he doesn't understand, and he's trying to assess if this is a threat or not to me. And so he does that, and I go, Mr. Schmubs! As he's just screaming and wailing, and I think the lights start flickering from because they're powerful creatures.
I love that you have a Cthulhu beast.
And
That's
maybe for a split second the captain starts seeing a nightmare again or something. I don't know if this depends on the roll, but what information can I get?
You can ask 2 of the questions.
So first, do you blurt out something weird?
Um,
Do it.
I think it would be something. I think I would just scream "Schmubs, no!" and because nobody else knows what that means, and I think that's the first thing she says, or "Schmubs, not again!"
Okay.
This happens whenever anybody. Oh, I can't have a normal interaction.
So what's gonna happen is on a 7 to 9, you get to ask 2 questions, and then they may ask you 1 back. But with your move, Uldron's gonna get to ask you an extra question. You're going to take it and ask an extra question. Now there is a list of recommended stuff, but you can ask any question you want.
All right.
Okay. So when I finally pull Mr. Schmubs off of the captain, now I'm asking this character this in game, right, from character to character. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. So sort of a different version of what are your feelings towards blank. She pulls Mr. Schmubs off and goes, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't. He does that sometimes. I'm sorry. You must you must want me to get out of here. Do you want me to leave?"
No. The answer to that is no. She's
Oh.
Are you trying to get the feeling her feelings towards you? Is that you're trying to kind of get the feeling?
yeah, because
Trying to discover if the captain hates her and it thinks that she's
okay.
weirdo
Yeah. So
is what she's trying to figure out. Because this is what happened. You know what I mean? Most people go and run away.
yeah. So
Tierney's
the
kind of
moves-
held out her hands and offered to take Schmubs off your hands.
Oh, please, if you have any apple slices, that would go great. He loves those. And he goes, apple slices.
Can I just say,
and starts
Cora
petting your
is-
face with his massive spider claws because I think he
Cora
likes you.
is terrified of your pet. Kate wants your pet. This is the moment that we're in right now. Cora hates. Kate, yes please.
He's a sweet baby.
I
He's a
know.
little boy.
So, Uldron will tell you no that he doesn't want you to leave, and then but like out of game, she doesn't hate you. She definitely thinks you're a little weird, but she doesn't hate you because you did help her crew. So she doesn't hate you.
Oh, okay. And she kind of pushes some of her hair, like out of her face. I mean, if there's anything else I can do to help, yeah, just name it.
I really want to know if you're just trying to figure out how to impress her.
Well, did I ask both my questions? But like, is that?
Well, you got two more questions, so you go for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how can I get this person to like me?
Yeah.
And I don't know how to ask. I don't know how she would ask that because I feel like she wouldn't speak. But instead, could I maybe get the answer? Like, could I instead ask you and say that Mr. Schmoobs was like eating her thoughts and like that and sending in their thoughts to me?
Yeah, I mean the move's kind of like metagamey in a way of like you're learning information that like
yeah. Because I think she's too scared to ask anything,
right?
Because she just, you know what I mean. She like doesn't think that it can. But is there some way that I can impress or make this captain like me?
I think.
By the way, out of game, how dope is this captain? You guys have been with this captain. For
super
captain,
dope.
Super dope.
Thought so.
Tierney like walks over to like part of the panel, like the glove compartment panel, and pulls out some apple slices that she hid like however many months ago. They're kind of moldy, but she figures Schmoobs would be okay with it.
The mold is the better. I think as he eats it, he goes, "It's like I'm killing thousands." As he eats it, referencing the bacteria.
I think Uldron is probably impressed by like feats of skill or strength.
Damn it!
Right, like
Shit.
Damn it!
I am neither of those things. That's fine. Well, that gives me something to aim towards because that will be funny. Okay.
Hence, she tolerates me.
There you go. Do I have one more question?
Yeah.
Can I get a feeling for like? I guess what I asked them out of game, like, does she seem cool? Like a good person? Like, because right now it's just literally status and her physical appearance. But I mean, does she seem like a cool person? I can't really tell. I wouldn't know. I still don't know what to ask for. Oh, you know what? You know what I would ask for that? I'd say,
usually my creatures people try to kill them on sight. I would rather you don't feel as though you need to hurt him at all.
Uldron on that. No, we have not same but sort of similar creatures on my home planet that tend to terrorize off-worlders.
oh yes. Oh, that's how funny what a coincidence that we both.
Yeah, I raise them. I have many of them. I rescue them from the wild when they eat their parents, or when the villages come through to try to kill them and wipe out a nest because they wiped out half the village. I will try to rescue them. I think every creature, no matter how
destructive
people think they are, I think they deserve a shot.
So Uldron is going to ask you if you know where like a market is or some kind of shop. Like it could be like a pawn shop. But
yeah, I'll say there's a market.
The Oh, yes. You must be referring to the Market of Bones. It is right past the it is right past the Breathless Cemetery, and it is a wonderful place, really. Um, Lots of the skeletons that work there are excellent, and they're there 24/7 because they don't have to eat.
And then well, John wants to know how they could get you to take her and some of her crew to this market.
I'll take you. I'll show you where it is. Are you coming? You can come too. We can ride a few of the beasts that I have. What should these things? Should these just be called horror beasts because they're like the main terrible thing on Horror World? Or
Yeah,
should
if you
they be-
want
or do
to.
you- Okay.
There's probably something that is sort of like a horse as well. Like there's
Okay,
other
yeah.
creatures,
Ooh.
so there's
Ooh,
Okay, we'll say that she keeps some of these horses, and they're like those horses from Harry Potter that only that one girl could see. Those fucking like undead
Oh,
horses.
yeah.
Yeah. They're like those, except no wings. So just sort of like mummified looking horses that yeah. So she's got a few of those mummified horses and maybe one like nightmare like from D&D, like the fire horses that have like fire coming out of their eyes and their mouth and shit. So maybe some of those.
okay.
Just because Horror World, fuck it.
you can ride a few of my dread steeds. They're probably more something that people would be used to, and they won't bite your legs.
Oh,
Maybe.
thank you for the offer. That would be great. Is the market far from here?
Not terribly far. We should get there maybe an hour.
Okay. Cora, Tierney, I would like you to accompany us on this market, to this market, and Bennett, you're either gonna have to come or give us schematics for this power converter. Right, yeah. I'll come with. I don't think we have schematics anymore. I think we traded them as. Oh wait, nope. We bet them. Cora bet that as the pink slip to the ship, and then we
I know what you're talking
skedaddled.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's get going.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Right this way. I'll show you. By the way, did you see any wonderful horrors?
I just started like asking the cats as we
Okay.
start making our way downtown. To my farm now. I think my farm is like massive fields of these horrible monsters, where every once in a while you'll see them like eat each other or like scream to the sky and open up a small portal that screams back and then disappears or something. Horrible shit, these things. But as she passes them, she goes, "Hello, my babies," and they like scream back, and she goes, "Ah," and she like walks through. But I'll lead them to my stables with my horrible mummified horses.
Okay.
I like this world. This world is fun.
And now that we're outside, just the planet is like warm, and there are definitely like a couple of suns for the planet, but there is always like a thick layer of clouds around the whole planet. So sometimes like there is like sunlight getting through, but not a whole lot. So it's very, very Moors and it kind of gross. And whereas like the where Baron X12 was a swampy planet with lots of vegetation and stuff. This is like the dying swamp, and that's kind of what this planet is like. It is not fun, and to those who are not used to it, it probably doesn't smell great either.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you take them to your horses, and everybody will get saddled up, and we are gonna go to break. And when we come back, we will go to this market and find out if they can find a power converter to repair their ship. We will see you in about 10-15 minutes, and make sure you get up, drink some water, stretch, do all of the things, and we will see you in a minute.
I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Beyond the Void. Our wonderful cast has gone to this market, and there are, because I can't help myself, and it's what popped into my head when Selena was talking about her neighbor Vlad. When you get there is some sort of monster race going on with like big strange cars. And otherwise it's just like a bustling market.
Monster race going on with big cars? Is it like a monster truck race, or are you thinking like Adventure Zone?
Are these like
pedals
hot
to the
rods?
metal?
No. Okay. What I'm thinking is,
Are you thinking that old cartoon? I don't know if you remember anybody knows what I'm talking about. There's an old
with
cartoon.
the dog that
Fucking
would like
everybody was. No,
Yes!
Well, I think the dog was in there, but all the cars were like, "Here comes Bone Daddy," and it was like a car made of bones, and there was like Dracula with his bat-shaped
Okay,
car
so-
and shit.
yes.
Fuck yeah! Like, I'm thinking that shit. What
It's
did
called
you?
Scooby-Doo.
Was
And
that
the
Scooby-Doo?
reluctant werewolf.
No, that fucking was not Scooby Doo.
Was it seriously?
It was Bone Daddy. It was Frankenstein was there.
Yeah.
They were all the monsters were there, and the
Scooby-Doo
Wolfman
monster
was
race.
retiring.
Holy
And
fucking shit! It was Scooby Doo.
Yep. Technically,
The
it's one of the
Reluctant
ones
Werewolf.
where it's just Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy.
Oh, he's
But it is-
becoming a werewolf. That's what's going on. Holy fuck, dude! I remember this. This is
Yep.
wild.
Rappy dappy
It is-
doo.
It is one of my favorites next to Ghoul
God.
School. And you were talking about
Cool
Vlad,
School.
and
I remember Cool School.
you were talking about Vlad, and that's what popped into my head. So that's what's happening. There's a
I
monster
love
race.
everything about it.
Same
Happening.
fucking wavelength, nerdy. Yes. I'm looking it up now. Dracula has a fucking coffin for the back of his car, and he's got two goons driving. Oh my goodness. Dracula was the bad guy, I think. He was like the asshole in the whole thing. This fits. You Bone Jangles was his name. Bone Jangles. Oh shit, this is great.
Oh man.
Which mobile? Oh man.
I
Okay.
haven't
I'm
gone
sorry.
down that
Yes, I love it. I love it. So it's like hot rod cars that are wild and do wild shit. What would this race be called?
Oh,
The
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything for it.
I don't think it should be called the Monster Mash because I think that would be a destruction derby if it was the Monster Mash.
Monster
Right.
Dash.
The Monster
Ooh, that's
Dash. Yes. Yes. Fucking righteous. Put it in writing. Fucking trademark it. It's done. We're putting it on lunch boxes. That is perfect. The Monster Dash. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So that's I guess the Monster Dash is happening today. Very cool. What a weird coincidence.
Literally what you hear. Ah, shit.
I think this market. Were you gonna ask me what the market looks like, Nerdy?
Yeah, what do you think the market looks
Oh,
like?
yeah. I think first of all, the entire market, as you enter, you know that you're entering the market because it's built within the enormous rib cage of some great long dead eldritch beast whose, if you look like across the landscape, you can see some of like its other hand like reaching up that's like clawed, bone fingers, but that's like way down there, like 2 football fields away. This thing was huge, and so its rib cage is like this massive sprawling market with like, I don't know, fucking vendors and shit, and some of them are in buildings, some of them are in like stalls that are made of like bones. I think a lot of stuff is made of bones, and there's a lot of skeletons here because it's the market of bones. Where the skeletons, there's so many things die here when they like crash land or when they're sent here. They just die. That so many bones just litter the ground. So the skeletons were like, well, fuck it, and they started building things out of them. And so hence you get the market of bones. Lots of xylophones here too. So many xylophones. Like they're like everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. The noises from this market, fuck. Like you'd think it would be scary, but it's just goddamn xylophones all the time. And yeah, probably just all kinds of different weird creatures that are walking around buying from this market. Werewolves and shit, and like creature from the Black Lagoon kind of stuff, walking around buying stuff. Yeah. I think so. I don't know what kind of shit they'd sell. Probably gnarly shit. Like, do you want the dried head of an old man? It's like,
yes.
No. Okay, fuck.
There's one little old lady who has like a spice shop, and that's it.
What would? There's definitely some like witches and stuff. And then, you mean like a normal
like
person?
just like one totally normal
100%.
quaint old lady who's like, I've got ginger. Like,
would you like some cardamom?
yeah.
Oh, you should go up to her and ask for the good shit.
And she just gives you cocaine.
I was gonna say she makes her own hot sauce, but okay, you went hard. You went hard. Oh, you want some of that yaya? You want some of the nose candy? Okie dokie. Someone's got a thirsty nose. Merry Christmas. But yeah. So, what would currency be in this place?
Oh,
Like teeth. Whenever I have horrible shit in my D&Ds. Like
I literally was
lands,
thinking teeth as well.
I always go with
was
teeth.
Totally thinking
Like
teeth.
for like brutal or like in hell, the city of Dis, I always have that teeth is the currency because you can just go get more, but it'll cost you. You're gonna punch somebody to death.
That's probably a good idea, because
or just trade. Probably also trade.
yeah, like you can probably trade and barter. The thing is like you definitely credits don't mean anything here.
Yeah,
because
you're not part of the system.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, so a lot of barter and trade. Now, I only have a few teeth left over. I had already bought a lot of food for my babies.
You don't have to use your teeth, right?
Huh?
You don't have to use your teeth. Your own teeth.
No. All
Okay.
of the teeth, and I take out like a small bag full of teeth that I shake. all of these are someone else's teeth.
Okay, good. Just making
Absolutely.
sure.
I never use my own. No explanation, though. That's to where I get them.
Cora's like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Sometimes, Lay's gotta get her teeth.
Yep.
Wake up, get them teeth. Make
If I
that
could take
bread.
Vlad's teeth, I'd be okay with that, jackass.
Oh, the fangs of vampires are usually worth a good bit. People like those teeth because vampires are so fancy. You know what I mean? They're like they always
he
are
thinks
very
he
well
is.
manicured. Sometimes they carve little engravings in their teeth and along their teeth. I think they call them grills or something. But yes, werewolf teeth are worth a lot too because fuck that. I'm not doing that. I don't know who the
Fuck
fuck's got.
that.
I don't know who's got time for that shit. But yeah, there's plenty of interesting things here. What is it that you guys were looking for?
But it's it'd be off-world tech. It would be a hold up a spacey tech thing that is a power converter. You have like it doesn't make any sense to you.
It's a very pretty piece of artwork. Did you make that yourself?
It's not art. Do you have anybody that like sells stuff that fell out of the sky?
Well, sometimes, yes. That would probably be really highly prized, right?
Yeah,
Sell
probably.
for a lot. So let's think of who do you guys think should be the big wig of the bone market? Market of bones. Who should be like
Okay,
the guy to go to for like black market stuff?
we all know who I think it should be because I'm a ridiculous human being. And I just think in terms of pop culture references, and I'm just thinking of Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog.
Was that the voodoo guy?
Yeah,
I fucking love that guy.
me too. He's
That guy was
awesome.
awesome. He was fucking cool. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
that or
Okay. Okay.
Dr.
Okay.
Caligari. but
What should his
I'm
name
sorry, I
be
missed
in
it.
this?
Dr. Caligari.
Oh, fair. That's also good.
Maybe
Ooh,
just,
that's a
just
good one.
the doctor. Maybe they just call him the doctor.
The Doctor could be a part of our world, nerdy. It's possible.
I mean, it is possible.
Oh right, shit. Wait, because that's another stupid space travel man.
Not stupid space travel,
Not
and now is
stupid.
woman.
Doctor is a woman now?
Yeah.
Hey, all right, very cool.
I'm not going to spoil some other things that have been happening recently either if you have not been watching it, but you should.
Oh, the doctor, I've heard of him. He's some sort of horrible supervillain that flies around and kidnaps people. We've heard about him.
Yeah.
Some sort of evil.
What if his
evil
name is
person.
just Dr. F?
It could be.
Oh,
The
no,
the
how
other.
about Dr. Tooth, because it can't be Dr. Teeth, because that name is already taken. But it could just be Dr.
Excellent.
Tooth. You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah. We can go that direction. My thought was also it could be Baba Yaga. Just
Oh, that's good. Oh no, that's much
very
better.
Ooh, that's good.
But also, I'm
That's
just
good.
gonna find a picture of Dr. Tooth because I feel like we need this in our lives.
How would you pronounce that, nerdy? What was it, Bob? You what?
Baba
I always
Yaga.
I always say
Baba
Baba
Yaga.
Yaga, but yeah.
I love it.
it's
I
still the Baba
fucking
Yaga.
love it. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to see what Baba Yaga looks like in this
Oh, same.
strange
Okay.
world. I'm down with that. I'm down.
So
with that.
so
Oh, you're gonna want to have. Unfortunately, the only person that I can think of that would have that is Baba Yaga, and you better have something good to trade.
Whatever you do not shake their hand. Do not shake their hand.
Leave
So-
KVN with us.
Who's that?
Oh, the android, the useless android.
Oh.
Shh, don't say that part.
Oh, sorry. Shit.
Kavian did not hear that because Kavian is keeps like is trying to walk through the crowds of people, but is having a hard time not running into people.
Is
Doing
he having
great.
a hard time, or is he on purpose kind of running into people?
Not on purpose. He
Okay. He just doesn't. Why don't you just? You could just say. Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry. There are so many people here.
Yep, it's a crowd. Well, good luck.
I'm keeping an eye out this entire time for Vlad because I do not want to run into that asshole.
Okay. So Selena takes you to the end of the bone market. And as you get closer, you see this big house that it stands above the other houses. And as the crowd thins as you get closer, and very, very quickly thins out to reveal this house that is it's a normal house about the same size as like these other buildings, but the reason it towers over the others is because it is standing on what appear to be chicken feet.
Yep.
And there is a rope ladder hanging down from, like, it's sort of the center of the house, and there is a neon open sign flashing next to the rope ladder.
Well, here we are. I look at the captain and go, how about I go first? Because it may be less dangerous for you. They can be pretty temperamental. But I'm a familiar face, kind of. And I want to walk up to the ladder and, like, and start climbing the ladder, because I think she's scared of Baba Yaga. I think, as I think everyone should be. So she starts climbing the ladder, like, looks back, like, takes a look back at the captain, and, like, keeps going, like, look, I'm brave.
Yeah, the captain's like, oh, thank you. Yes, that is very kind of you.
I don't say anything, just climb.
Does
Doesn't know how to people.
Does everybody follow into this strange house?
Yeah, Tierney will follow.
Inside, it's clearly like a living room that has been converted into a shop. There is a counter and a cash register, and there are all kinds of strange and odd items in the shop, and there is definitely like a ship's laser cannon just hanging from the ceiling next to like a shriveled up giant like lizard head, and there's like an aquarium of like these pickle. They look almost like squids, but they're not quite squids. But they're all just, there's just a whole aquarium of them, but they're all pickled, and it's just all kinds of weird stuff like that. And
Haunted baby dolls, probably.
oh yeah, plenty of haunted baby dolls. And behind the counter, in a creaky wooden rocking chair, is this like gnarled old woman with like just like nasty looking fingernails and stuff. I'm trying to think. Like very thinning hair. Slumped posture, and just sitting there in a rocking chair. And, oh, how can I help you?
Greetings, Baba Yaga. It's me, Selena. I'm the rescuer. Well, it doesn't matter. My friends here were wondering if they could get from you some sort of thing that I don't understand.
Bennett's gonna like look at you like, do I show it to her? Like,
Yes, I think so.
okay, yeah, we were hoping to get a power converter like this, and I'll set it on the counter. And she
A working one.
I think I have one of those, but it'll cost you. Working ones are rare around here. I can't build my own ship without it. What do you have to barter?
Or just like, what would you like?
She will stand up and slowly make her way over to Cora, and she is very clearly eyeing you up. And how attached to the idea of keeping your bone marrow are you?
Oh, pretty attached.
Unfortunate.
I'm sure I taste wonderfully savory, but I just can't imagine that it would be as useful to you as it would be to me.
Now, do you mean all of the bone marrow? Or like just a pinch?
I shouldn't need all of it this time.
You know.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do for you? An exchange of services, perhaps?
That maybe we can work out. It's the Monster Dash today, have you seen?
Yes.
Hmm.
And Cora's just like,
That punk newcomer's been inching in on my territory. They call him, Vlad, I think?
Oh, that's my neighbor.
yeah, that's my ex.
Oh, how unfortunate for you, dear.
He tried to eat me.
Sounds about right.
Hence ex.
Well, you do look sweet, I'm sure. But if you race for me and you beat his, champion racer, I'll let you have the part.
Who's his champion racer?
I believe her name is Vira.
Do I know who Vira is?
Yeah.
What kind of theme are you going for with Vira? What's Vira's shtick?
So, Vira has a transmuting car, and basically she's able to copy the powers of the cars of the other cars by
Oh, fuck.
by transmuting her
Okay.
car into to them, and like her car also has like a memory, right? So anybody she's raced before, she can use those powers.
Ooh, Vira's one of the best. She can just sort of do everything anybody else can do.
Do you think we could talk her into ditching the race?
It's possible. I haven't had a lot of conversations with Vira myself. I've just seen a race or two where she's done very well. But
Is there something I can roll to know if I know like an in with Vira? I don't know if there's like social connections or anything like that.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, not really. Like, you would have to go talk to Vira, and then you could, like, roll to figure out a person, but otherwise, no.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know.
you could give it a shot if you're good at talking to people.
I talk to people, yeah. That's it.
Well, maybe if talking to her doesn't work, we can convince her otherwise.
By eating her eyes.
Yeah, no.
No.
No. Do you
No.
have a vehicle? Baba Yaga.
Yes, you can use my car. Well, it's not mine per se, but the last person I hired didn't win, so I took their car. By the way, do any of you need electrified bolts of any kind?
For free?
I've no use for them.
If you're giving them away, but no deals, I'll take them as a gift.
Okay.
Without thought of recompense.
Okay. They're on
Okay.
the counter. You can have them.
Oh, these were Frank's. Oh, these were Frank's. What did you do to Frank? I didn't see anything, and I just take them. Oh, I think I can still feel his screams.
And I go and I give them to Mr. Schmubs.
Does Mr. Schmubs eat them?
Yes.
He
Okay,
eats them
good.
because I
good.
think they were connected to a moment of agonizing pain, and that's what he likes.
Oh yes,
So
they
it's his
definitely
favorite-
were.
His favorite flavor is agonizing pain, and so
Oh, these have just the right flavor, Mr. Schmubs. I'm like, sit, and I'm like, close enough, and I give him one. No matter what the trick is, he always screams.
We'll train Pet there.
Thank you. I have more babies if you're looking to rescue.
I think that
You
I
could
have
have one
enough
for your
pets
ship.
in my life, thanks though.
All right.
I
it is a
might
big responsibility.
be interested.
Yes? We can talk, Tierney, when we get back to the farm. I could show you around and show you to some of the pups.
Literally behind Selena's head.
I'm not.
Very good. Once
I could
you-
have a wild familiar.
These creatures are great.
They are the embodiment of all that is wrong. Yay! So we
I'll have to find
simply-
Myra.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go do that.
All right.
Bye, Bobby.
So you make your way back through the crowd, over to the race, and Vira is easy to find. She's the star of the race. There are plenty of people around, and because Cora is definitely going to be interested in this. Vira is extremely sexy in a sort of skimpy, thin black dress and very dramatic black hair.
Oh, there she is there. She stole my look.
Oh, so she hot?
Oh, thank you. Yes, she is.
Oh, why not? No, wait. I'll wait until I talk to her. I'll wait to pick my move.
Who wants to? Yeah, who wants to approach? I don't think this is.
Oh
I'm
no,
not so
I
good
will.
at this.
I will totally approach.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi there. I heard that of all the racers in town, you're the best.
Yes, I am. And who are you?
Oh, I go by C.
Intriguing. And how can I help you?
Oh, I was just fascinated to hear the stories about you, so I had to meet you for myself.
Everybody loves a good legend, don't they?
They do. I just wondered how you ended up working with someone like Vlad.
This is a dreadfully boring planet. And, the pay helps. It's good.
Yeah, I wonder who he's taking it from.
I don't ask those questions.
Smart. You know, are you involved?
Involved in what?
And I think it's like this side eye. Like, are you involved?
Oh, no, Vlad's not my type.
Smart. For once, smart move. And I think at that moment, like, I admire as a woman.
Yes.
I admire a woman who knows what she likes and doesn't like and can stick to her convictions. And I will say that I'm smitten.
Okay.
I am picking my move.
Yep. Also, just because I am who I am, you get your comms buzz with a message from Inez.
Who still has a string on me.
Yes.
I think a couple. So I do not lose my smitten status with Inez.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still have my smitten status with Inez.
It's just at this moment you get a message buzzing. Where the hell did everybody go? And why is Jake crying?
Oh, sorry. We're trying to figure out where the power core is. We'll be back soon.
Oh, okay. But anyways, what's your move?
It's lust at first sight. When you become smitten with someone you barely know,
Lust at first
declare your undying love and give them a string on you. You're going to lose your smitten status with anyone who has no strings on you and take +1 forward to any act you think might impress your new interest. And because I am now smitten, I have to use my playbook move, which is... When you become smitten with someone, say why, give them a string, and answer the question. So, why would our romance never last? Well, we're on a horror planet. She drives for my ex, who's an asshole. She might be hot, but I just don't see any lasting power in this relationship whatsoever.
That's fair.
Perfect. No strings attached.
Welcome to my character.
Once you leave, you done.
But she does have a string on me, and I do get +1 forward to impress her.
Wow, she really does work fast, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's good at making friends.
That's very good. Yes.
So I was just wondering, if someone paid you more or gave you a better offer, would you switch sides?
I wouldn't say it's out of the cards.
And I want to try to figure her out.
Okay. Let's roll some dice.
Roll some dice.
This is cool. I like this system. Like, you did two things that they made sense to each other.
Yeah.
And because you like are seducing her first, does it make this roll any
Oh,
easier?
I don't get the 3. It's at 11. I don't know why I still have that ping. I'll fix that.
Still.
An 11's still,
still an
very
11.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 2 questions.
Okay, so, what would it take to get you to leave Vlad? Like, what kind of offer would it take?
So either offer, I guess there's probably a couple of ways, because there's the way where she leaves on this planet, where she stays on this planet, in which you would need to give her like a lot of money or another powerful alliance.
Okay.
Because this planet is often very survival of the fittest, and powerful alliances are valuable. Or offer her a way off this planet. She wants off. She's not.
Okay.
She's a prisoner of this planet, so if she does not want to be here.
How did she? What did she do to end up on this planet? My second question.
So much murder. So much. Many murder.
She was a smuggler of illegal entertainment, and
Who gives a shit?
in the name of doing that, she probably did commit some other crimes, murder and stuff, but the big thing is she was a smuggler of illegal entertainment.
Okay. So I think Cora leans forward. If you work with me and choose to race for my employer, I can promise you safe passage off this planet.
Now that is a good offer. What do you need from me?
Well, I could see this going one of 2 ways. You either race for my employer, or you throw the race. You seem to be a woman of honor and principle, so I don't think you want to throw a race. Doesn't seem your speed competitive much, right?
Yes.
So I suggest you switch allegiances, go to work for my employer, and take down the competition. It's a win-win for everyone. You still win the Monster Dash, but not for Vlad.
Okay. And who would I be working for?
Oh, my dear friend, Baba Yaga.
Wonderful. Okay. I'll do that. Or I think what she'd say is, I'm interested. And you know what? I want, because you're smitten with her and we haven't actually used this move yet, I want you to roll entice.
Oh,
I think it is
gods.
roll. Yeah, roll hard.
Roll plus heart.
Oh, because I'm so good with that. But I do get a plus. Do I get a +1? Do I get a +1?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay. I don't get the +3. Okay, it's just the +1. I got a downbeat. I got a 4.
Is there any way any of us can assist or give any kind of, or is that you're on your own with your rolls?
Damn it, I knew there was something I forgot to do this week. Not that I remember, but on a 4, you're probably not going to be able to get it up to a 7.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, there it goes. I can turn that off. Got it. Okay.
So, I'm interested, but, do you have, any way to sweeten the deal?
Do you like him?
Who, Vlad?
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
Good, because this will make him very, very upset. And so, honestly, it's just a giant fuck you to the asshole. Because I can give you a secret if you'd like.
Ooh, I do like secrets.
But I
Okay.
need your help.
Fine, you have my help.
And I think Corleen and him like, have you ever heard of him talk about anybody named Cora?
What's your sword's name again?
What did I name my sword? I named my sword Night Song.
Night Song. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the wielder of that sword. What's it called? Night Song?
Yes. Has he talked about her ever?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all lovely, wonderful things if what Selena tells me is true.
He mostly curses the ground you walk on, but they walk
that's,
on.
That's me. So, you know.
That is quite the offer. Alright, I'm in. But I use my car. I don't want to use Frank's car.
Of course. Frank's car.
Might have been a reason that he lost.
It's just a shit car.
A huge pickup truck. It's not
It's a shit
fast at
car.
all. So did you do it?
I mean, we haven't had the race yet, but we got part of the way. We got this plan done. This part of the plan is done.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think it would be fucking hilarious if Tyranny raced for Vlad.
That's pretty good. Should we try to sell that to Vlad? That's pretty good. Or should they like switch outfits or something? Like make it looks like
They look
like,
nothing like each other.
I was going to say, Elvira has definitely enough pull where she could probably get it in the books that somebody else is racing for Vlad, and that that she's
Can it be a team?
if you want it to.
Tierney, do you want us to race for Vlad?
Yeah.
I won't pull Selena into it because that's shitty. Because if Selena's gonna stay on this planet, that would be like the fucking worst thing to do to a person.
Yeah.
Selena is looking for any and every opportunity to impress the captain.
Oh, so you want in?
I want in
We could really be
anything
screwing
that's
you
gonna-
over with your neighbor.
Yeah.
Anything that's gonna make me look. I literally like drink nightmares, so like I'm not super worried.
Okay,
about
great. Let's
Vlad.
do this shit.
Yeah, one of those creatures could probably turn him inside out. So I'm not
Let's
super
fucking
scared.
tank this race for Vlad.
Yeah,
I don't even want to try. Because we can choose to fail. We can choose to fucking fail if we want.
I'm like pretty good at basing, and I want to look at the captain. I bet I can do that. Sure. So yeah, I'm down. Do we want to use Frank's shitty car?
Yeah, but you guys could do magic, right? So if you could fuck with everybody else so that Vyra definitely wins.
Like,
That's a good idea.
talk to the plants around. Like, there are no plants. It's all dead stuff. Like,
There are plants. They're just not the vegetation you're used to. It's just it'd be a little harder, but you could do it in
The
theory.
Monster Dash does have obstacles, and some of them are like giant twisting roots, and there is a giant man-eating plant at somewhere around that track.
okay.
There
It'll
are
work like
things.
that.
Yeah. So we're gonna be essentially the block car. We're gonna be stopping people from getting to her, but we're never gonna get ahead of her.
Second car. Team car second.
Oh my
But
God.
pretending we're racing for Vlad.
Yes.
And what's your
love it.
team's name?
Team Stake to the Heart.
The
That's
stakers.
lame.
I know, that's literally what I was thinking. Instead of shot to the heart, but stake
Yeah.
to the heart.
Stake to the heart, and you're too
Too
late.
late.
That is what he fears most.
I know. Asshole.
Okay.
I keep one right here for him. And Cora will like literally open her vest and it's just a stake right there on her waist.
Oh, that's pathological. That's an unhealthy obsession.
He earned it.
All right.
And he told me he was coming after me, so like I don't trust anybody.
Wait, he threatened you?
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely winning this fucking race. We're crushing it. We're definitely losing this race. And
Yeah.
letting her win this race.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to kill him or anything?
Maybe we'll think about it.
Okay. And know where he
Um,
lives.
I love that Cora
We're in a
and
book
Selena
club.
in that moment became friends.
Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become best
Did we
murder
just
friends?
become best friends?
murder
Do you want to
friends.
stab a vampire in the heart?
Yeah. Yep, let's do it. Best murder friends.
Who else do you want to be in this race?
Does the captain want to come along?
I mean, the captain will definitely come along with you.
Oh yeah, Captain Mulroney will be part of this team with us.
Maybe me and the captain can be in like the back. Like I'm imagining first in my brain, it's a huge pickup truck,
Yeah,
like a
I love
monster, a pickup truck on monster wheels or something, because it's Frankenstein's car. So
Hold
I'm
on.
imagining me and the captain in the back, you two in the front, handling everything that's in front, and we're handling anything coming up the rear. Wherever it goes, Selena wants to be next to the captain, so
Yeah,
that
of course.
she can show off how
Cool
tough
she is.
and strong and cool she is. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's all kinds of not that. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Alrighty. So do we have to do anything before we jump into this race?
I don't think so. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
I want to get some cake for Tierney, in case she needs it. I mean, they need it. In case they need it.
Okay, yeah, you can find some cake. It's not that hard. You're probably not sure what it's made from. You could probably ask Selena, but like, it seems edible.
It's usually enough for Tierney.
Yep. I don't think I'd ask. I'd just get it and have it.
Okay.
Cool.
I know what powers their magic, and it's cake.
what would it's definitely it's horror world. So you get a cake and it's like completely black and covered in spiders.
No, is it
Like,
Sugar Skulls? I bet it's Sugar Skulls.
Oh,
that's what I
so
get.
much
Yes.
better. It's the bone market. Yeah.
I get
That's
Sugar
good.
Skulls. I get
That's
you Sugar
good.
Skulls. 'cause
So
those
it's
are the
super
shit.
colorful and yeah, that's good. I
Beautiful
like that.
Oh hell yeah, I get that.
I like that.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This world kicks ass.
I know. Can we
I
just
fucking
be
love
here all
this
the
world.
time? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's like, you know how you're playing Kingdom Hearts and you come across like the dopest fucking, you're like, yes, I love it. Like Nightmare Before Christmas world, like hell
yeah,
yeah.
you're like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's race kind of okay, but not the best.
How do you make sure that Vira wins this race?
I'm gonna be fucking up the other cars. I think
Yeah.
that's a cool.
I
that's
think
the coolest
I
way
think
to do
I'm
it.
driving because I have the best daring, so I think I'm driving. I think I've got Tierney on like scout, and I'm just plying them with cake to do whatever they need to do for their like best thing.
Maybe there's like on the, you know, like the truck, right? Like let's say you're driving and let's say it's like this armored monster pickup truck. Maybe Tyranny, because you use magic too, and because you need to be able to spot stuff. Maybe there's like a turret hole. You know how like Humvees and stuff have a turret hole, but instead there's no gun. It's just like you out there, so that you're able to like and like do shit. Maybe instead of just hanging out of a window, might make it more.
It's like Mad Max Fury Road. I'm just like, I found a guitar. Look what it does.
Oh, that shoots fire.
The most bard of all bards ever.
Fun fact about that movie: that guitar actually worked.
That's so. That's
It
so
actually
fucking
shot
badass.
fire and actually played music. The director demanded it.
Hashtag want.
Amazing.
Yeah. They made an entire prop that only shot fire, and he said, "That's not good enough. I need it to play." And they're like, "What?" So they made it.
Sorry, I need all the things at once.
Those vehicles actually drove.
No, yeah, they're so cool.
All of them. Yeah.
So freaking cool.
Shit's wild. And then I'll be in the back.
And what are you doing? Are you sabotaging other?
Yes, I have magic, and if anybody tries to get on board, I can. And I look at the captain. I can beat him up.
I'll help with that.
Yes, we can be like a team of violence.
As much as I want to spend a lot of time on this,
We don't have it.
we don't have it. So, but
You
we
all
can,
want us to make one roll. I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah, one thing with during this race.
Okay, so am I rolling fight or defy disaster?
I think that's gonna be your choice. So that's everybody's
I'm gonna roll
choice. You get to either roll fight or you get to roll defy disaster.
Fight, definitely.
Because I'm fighting for my place in this to stay in second though, and I want to impress. What I forgot her name already.
Vira.
Vira, thank you.
Classic.
It's my life right now.
On brand.
Yeah, it is on brand for Cora. Truth.
Okay, so we got an 11.
Risk it and go fight.
Where do we roll fight?
Danger moves. Under basic moves, danger moves. Fight is the first one.
Oh, okay. Let me just scroll down. Got it.
Woohoo!
All right.
Well done. We are like the dynamic duo. We're like, and I just keep giving you cake.
Oh.
I'm powered by cake.
Powered by cake.
Okay. So,
Holy heck!
I know. I can't believe
yeah.
it.
So that is an 11, a 12, and a 10. So what?
Wait, do you get to choose? It says choose grace or daring, or did I have to choose daring? Because I chose grace.
Oh,
Yeah, you
oh.
can choose Grace.
You
Yeah,
can
you
choose
can-
Grace.
You
Okay.
can choose either one.
You're fine.
Yeah.
All right, because my daring is a -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so's mine. I went with Grace.
Okay,
So-
cool.
What we
So
get
I can actually
is
fight. Ooh, all right, this is cool.
we get these we get panels of Vira pulling out in front. And her car does its thing. It turns into like zombie car, and it does its thing, and it gets out in front, and you fight your way up into second, and then that's where we get these really artful panels of these vehicles getting wrecked, right? Like you're like one of them is just driving, and it's like clear road, and then there's just a tree out of nowhere that just pops up.
Like rips out of the ground.
Yeah. and in the next panel is Uldron like catching like a door or something from that vehicle as it flies off and throwing it at another vehicle. And
I'm in the corner of that panel going, oh, a whole
Love it.
door. She threw a door.
there are, and it's just Cora runs somebody off the road.
Oh wait. I forgot. If I roll to fight, I can gain a string on someone who's present. Oh, I'm gonna gain a string on Vira. Heck yes.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
You probably could like clip somebody who's riding up on her tail or something like
Yeah.
that. You probably like pit maneuver them so they spin out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to forget. I was like, oh wait, that's one of my moves.
And I think y'all all rolled so well. I think you're Vira, and you are the only ones who actually finished this race.
Can I roll during this to get a string on the captain, or do anything to impress the captain further?
So I was actually going to ask you about this. So,
Yeah.
because I think this like you do during this, you are impressive, and this was a kind of dangerous situation. Like, it is not uncommon for what you just happened in this race to happen, to get vehicles destroyed and people get hurt and stuff. That is not uncommon. It is a dangerous situation, and I want to know, do you kiss Uldron?
Does Uldron want to kiss me?
Yes.
Me? Is that something that Uldron wants to do?
Yes.
Yep. Yes. Please.
Okay,
Very much
so that
so.
will
I would
activate
like
the
that.
move. They finally kiss in a dangerous situation.
Ooh.
And so for the
see.
rest of tonight, you get a +1 ongoing to get to safety and protect the others for the rest of this scene.
Oh man, definitely. As like chill as she's been the whole time. That kiss, I imagine Uldron's like it's like a romantic style. You know what I mean? Because Uldron's big and strong. But Selena's definitely just grabbing a handful of butt. It's the wham! The first place the hand went. Bam! Handful of butt. You could bounce a nickel off that thing. So yep. Done. So now what for the rest of the night? I get a plus.
Yeah, +1 ongoing when you to get to safety and to protect the others in the group. And
I would do so. I'm
you
gonna get you all off this planet. Protect you.
they might need it, because when you finish this race, Vlad is there, probably with a couple of like uninteresting minions, but they are there, and he is
Vampire goons, well-dressed vampire bad guys.
and he is unhappy. And I want to ask Cor, what do you think Vlad in this universe looks like?
You know, I think because Evan went like full creeptastic vampire, I think I'm gonna make him look against type. I'm gonna make him look like a sleazy, weaselly dude, right, with the mustachy. But like he has this charismatic aura that people just tend to like gravitate toward him. So he looks skeezy as AF, but his charisma just like out to everybody, right?
I'm imagining. Wait, can his hair look like this? Don't judge me for what I'm about to do.
Yep. That. Yeah.
Oh, that is
yeah.
okay.
That's pretty bad, right?
Y'all know.
I do not wear my hair that way for reasons.
I was kind of thinking almost immediately of you started to say Weasley and stuff, and I was thinking Wormtongue from Two Towers.
Yeah.
That's
So
kind of
wait.
what I'm imagining.
Wait, that's what he looks like?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I've met him before, right? We're in a book club. It was established. So I look at him and go. Again, he's very nice, but I do not get how that happened. Were you blinded somehow? Did he stab your eyes or something?
I think the chorus in there is like, I honestly have no idea.
It's his confidence, I guess.
Maybe. I'm interested in confidence. Yeah, that's probably the thing. But then I got to know him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no,
remember, I was like 18.
That's true. He's
We all make
1000
bad
years.
decisions when we're young.
That's true.
If you're gonna make Vlad my ex, it's gonna be a real bad decision I made when I was very young.
This is not me judging you. This is more me trying to make fun of him as much.
Yeah,
as
no.
possible.
I was just saying that's how Kate's gonna code this for Cora.
Hey, Dad.
So you pull up, and he is shouting like, "How dare you ruin my race!" But I don't think he knows yet that it's Cora is driving this truck.
Oh. So he just sees us sticking out of the truck in all different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna grab my steak.
I wanna stop him before he gets too close to the truck. And Tierney, you have a big fucking sword, right?
Yes.
Before Vlad comes up on us, and whereas we're pulling up, when we see him and his goons up there, right? You know, Tierney, do you happen to know how to use that sword?
Sorta.
What?
Sorta.
Oh, sorta. Oh, I see. That was almost like a pun. I like that. That was good. Sorta. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that Vlad's gonna try to kill us. And he's
Yeah,
got
that happens a
of-
lot.
Yeah, he has a lot of vampires. You know how to kill them, right? Cut off their heads?
Yeah.
That's excellent. That's excellent. All right. I was just making sure. This is going to be wonderful.
Tierney's gonna pull out Gregory and hop out of the truck.
Hello, Vlad. It's good to see you again. How are you?
I should have known you'd be involved in this. Your picks were always the worst in the book club.
Well, excuse me for wanting to bring a little bit of excitement. There's nothing wrong with a romance novel here and there. You shouldn't turn your nose up at them. In fact, you might have learned a thing or two from them. The good ones, at least. The bad ones are probably how you became as terrible as you are. But, you owe me a lot of thanks. Do you have any more of those nightmares, Mr. Pease's pants? No? Remember when you first came to the planet and someone was really scared and crying on the ground?
Did
Remember
you
that?
call it Mr. Pease's pants?
He peed his pants when he first arrived on the planet
Cora's
because
still
he
in
was
the
new
car
to
at
the
the
planet.
moment, but like,
He wasn't used to. He must have
Cora's
experienced
waiting.
the same thing, right?
Cora's
Oh, yeah,
waiting
you
for the
definitely
right
did.
time.
I'm just if his goons are surrounding it. That's why I'm glad Tierney's here, because I don't think I can take them. But...
I love how you think Tierney can.
I've got a
I thought
sword.
maybe that was the thing that you're good at, because you have a huge sword.
No.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, this is good. So I'm kind of egging him on a little bit to see if
Talk
they'll
to
come at me.
plants and animals. Okay. Cora has a famous sword. Her sword is literally famous. It has a name. I heard that her sword had a name and thought, oh, swords have names. That's cool. I'll name mine Gregory. That's how mine got its
You know
name.
what? I should have, by hearing its name was Gregory, I should have assumed. But I like that I didn't, and I like the possible danger that we are now in. But I'm gonna do my best to ensure that any of the danger comes to me first, because I don't want my friends to get hurt. But I am assuming that you can back me up. But let's make sure
I'll
that
do
she
my
doesn't
best.
know that. Well,
I'm gonna
Mr.
let them do a little bit, and then I'm gonna wait for the opportune time. So just do what you're doing, but I just want it to be known.
Vlad, I think it's in your best interest to go back to your outlandishly big and overcompensating castle and maybe just stay in there for a while until everything here is done, and then next week we can continue with our book club.
Geez, book club? That book club doesn't matter. This race matters.
Okay.
This is my meal ticket. How dare you ruin it for me?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Tyranny, go get him.
Hey, remember me?
Wait a minute, you?
I'm going to take a swing at the nearest goon.
I just cut someone's fucking head off.
Okay. Roll fight.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I mean, you rolled really well last time. You got a 12.
I did not this time.
Not
Oh
this
no!
time.
it just jams in the side of his face. Ah! Ah! Fuck!
What does it look like when Tierney swings her sword?
I think we said that there were a bunch of like gnarled roots and stuff in the racetrack. I think because I've established that Gregory is just about as big as Tierney is, Tierney goes to swing it and like the very tip of Gregory catches on one of the roots and gets stuck in the root. And like they can't pull it for, like it's stuck in a golf swing almost.
Can I roll to protect her somehow from the violence that I'm sure is to ensue?
Yes, you can defy disaster and protect her.
Ooh, defy disaster is something that my pet does.
Yep. So you
help me
get
with.
you get +1 for your ongoing and +1 from your pet to defy disaster here.
And I can use
However you
spirit.
can swing it. Yeah, however you can swing it.
Okay. I get a +1. Not bad. So I go, uh-oh. And when one of the vampires
Did you add
goes...
both
What?
+1s? Or just one?
I added 1 +1.
Nope. So it's a 10.
Yep, so it's a 10. So
Which
you
is
do it with
exactly-
style, and you can learn new information, discover a new opportunity, or gain a string on someone.
Gain a string.
Gain a string.
Okay.
On the captain, I would assume,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You want it
cool,
to be-
cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna look fucking cool when I do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I able to, if some of the vampires go for tyranny, can I protect tyranny with both my pet and my cool blade that I have?
Yeah.
Okay, so the blade is, I kind of see the blade as being connected to her magic and not so much like as a big strong sickle. So what she does is, one of the guys goes to like tackle tyranny, and Mr. Schmubs jumps on his face, sinks its claws into the sides of his head, and just starts drinking his mind. And
Oh
the guy
my
goes,
god!
the guy goes, I see nothing but eternal darkness. And Mr. Schmubs goes, yay! As he just falls to the ground, wailing and withering and like shriveling up. And I'm like, good boy! And I want to, from my belt, the sickle gets like covered in. You remember like what Raven could do in Teen Titans? It gets covered in like that, and I like rise it up, and instead of it just like being a sickle, it like magically transforms into like a full scythe and just starts spinning on its own while I like stand still and control it. Like I'm obviously not running up and being cool. I'm just like swinging it around with my like darkness magic. And it just starts like, just to protect her, like just keeping it around her to keep things away from her.
I love it.
And while I do it, I'm like, don't worry, Tyranny, I've got you. The forces of darkness and eternal damnation shall protect you. And then I want to look over at the captain, and I wink. And then I turn back, I get to her, and I go, I winked. It's like you doing it.
I think at this moment, the door to the truck just gets kicked open, and out comes Cora holding the stake in one hand. It is a finely tipped wooden stake, and Night Song in the other. And I'm going to ping my move, the main attraction. When you make a dramatic entrance, you roll plus grace. So we'll see how this goes. And is Vera there?
Yes, Vera is there.
Okay, so I get a +1 because this is an impress. Let's be real. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Dang
Oh no!
It's
What-
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It just makes it more interesting. It's okay.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't get cool things. That's the
Old
first time
drama's
I've used
still
this
there.
move.
So let's take a look at this move. Which one was this again?
It was the main attraction. It's right under impressive swordplay.
I like
Okay.
It's upbeat, downbeat, mixed beat.
Yeah.
It's not
It's very
like
comic.
failure, success. Like it's.
Okay,
different.
so
God, I rolled 2 1s.
you throw this door open, and instead of like being all dramatic as you intend, there's just a loud screeching noise as this door opens. Just it opens, and you step out.
And you just hear a motherfucker.
You gotta kick it like
and-
a few times to get it open.
Yeah, it's like, kick it. Fuck this piece of shit.
God damn it, Frank! It's called WD-40 for the fuck's sake.
Uh,
Fuck this.
and of course, when Vlad sees Core, is like, "Oh, could this day get any worse?"
Yes.
Yeah, it can, because Vera has her own style of magic, and because of that, you will see, like, out of the mud, right, like, a figure will start to form, and it forms into, and Tyranny and Cora would see this, because sometimes, back in Haven, they show really, really old movies from way back in the day. And so, just to make sure, does everybody remember the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing movie?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
It is
yeah. So
so good.
Hugh
and so
Jackson.
terrible and so
Yes.
good.
Hugh Jackman Van Helsing forms out of this mud, and is on your side.
Bitch. I was like, let's just all assault him. I still want to try to, like, as Cora stumbles out of the truck, she's like, hey bitch, been keeping this for you. Kisses the stake, it goes in for him.
Okay. To speed things up a little bit,
Yeah.
you outnumber him. And so you will get him to the ground, and you stake Vlad, and he turns into dust.
I'm gonna just keep a little bit of him.
I was gonna say I definitely scoop that up into like a jar that I just slip back into my like robes. You're like, well, that's wonderful.
Welcome.
Mr. Schmubs is gonna love that. I'm gonna be sprinkling that on his food for weeks. Because by Vlad's screams, that hurt a lot, and that's his favorite flavor. He's my little baby.
All right.
Oh my god.
So you part ways with Selena, who goes back to her farm.
I definitely give the captain and I think share like a moment, and then ships meeting in the night. You know.
Perfect.
I do offer her back for coffee, but you know I don't think you guys have a lot of time. You want to get the fuck off this planet, probably.
And our last scene is going to be Bennett plugging in this power converter and the ship coming back online, and Ava saying, "Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Haven. You have several messages that you have missed. Would you like to hear them?"
Message 2, please.
Second message from Command. You are needed on Omega 13. You wanted criminal. And here's me forgetting the name. Bex Highmore spotted on planet
Bex or Vex?
Bex. Bex.
Okay.
You must go there. And our last like planet panel, I guess is like last little thing is that the Omega 13 is an artificial planet. And it is basically a mall the size of Earth.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's where we're going to end.
Tierney, do you have a small schmoobs?
I was gonna say.
I imagine
Oh.
that you locked me in my room before I got to go visit.
You can. I will let you visit and get a schmoobs if you want one.
You may want to
Cora
be careful.
hates schmoobs, but also is kind of distracted with now 2 smitten love interests. So really, have at.
If you want, I was gonna suggest if you wanted, I could have like given you an egg or something, and now you have like an egg of one of the horror beasts.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing you can have.
Okay, I have an egg now.
Cool. Yeah, you have an
You
egg.
need to have that if you want it.
Yes.
Awesome. Good. Fucking awesome. Oh. She goes back to her quiet life. That's good.
I would have exchanged. Do you have a communicator at all? No, you don't.
You could probably
I'm gonna
give
leave a communicator with Selena so that we can stay in touch because we're now best friends. We're best murder friends.
Okay. Hell
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Murder is something that just brings the gals together.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Murder pals. Murder pals. I taught you a handshake before I left. You probably can't do it very well, but it's all right.
No. Awesome. Now you can call me whenever you have nightmares and describe them to me in detail.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, that was good. That was good stuff. That was good. This is a cool game. I like this game. Shit, that did not disappoint.
Well, I'm glad everyone had fun, and that was great. That was good.
Thank you for giving me Horror World. I appreciate you bringing me in on that one. That's
You're
good.
you're welcome.
That's good. The fucking Nightmare Planet. Hell yeah.
Just so everybody knows, all I told Evan was that we'd be playing the Spooky Witch, and my suggestion was horror or herder of eldritch sheep on a nightmare planet, and this is
This does not surprise me. It's
I mean, you put me in my genre. You know what I mean? This is my genre. I love it. It's good stuff. This is fun. I like how cooperative this storytelling is in this game. It's very good. You know what I mean? Like,
you need to play more Powered by the Apocalypse systems.
you know what?
Yeah.
I think I do, because everything
Because that's
that
what
I've
this
seen,
is. Yeah.
this and Masks, right?
Yep.
I loved Masks. When
Masks,
you ran
we had a lot of
Masks
fun.
wrestling,
Worldwide Wrestling,
I
like
loved
we were
Masks.
earlier, is PBTA hack. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I do want to check out more of them, because
Okay.
this is, I think, my
Did you?
shit.
I'm sorry. Do you wanna outro? Are we distracting you? From
Sorry,
the
yeah.
outro?
Oh no, you're fine. But yes, we will outro here, and then see everybody next week, starting with our special guest Selena.
Yes, hello, I am Evan Jennings. I'm Evan Jennings64 on the Twitter, and Zombie Love Juice on Instagram. I do artwork on Art of Zombie Love Juice on Instagram and Twitter. I run an evil campaign of D&D 5e on my YouTube channel, or a YouTube channel called Beyond DMH. Yeah, so if you want to see an evil campaign full of horrible, horrible people, then you watch that. It's also very funny sometimes.
Tierney.
Hey, I'm Kate Harlow. You can find me on Twitter at Argon Kitten. You can also find me on the Kids on Bikes actual play podcast, Christmastide Ohio. We're on Twitter at ChristmastideOH. We are children in a Christmas-themed town, solving mysteries and being goofy. And we release every other week. It's a lot of fun. You should come join us.
And Cora.
Hi, I'm the other Kate, and you can find me on the Twitter at @meinmidair, where you can find my link tree and everything that I do. But I stream every other Monday and every Tuesday over at twitch.tv/SoMattyGames. I also stream on this channel every Thursday with this great group, and every single Sunday, except this Sunday we're taking a week off because I will be out of town. But it is at twitch.tv/allnerdshere, where I GM a all puppet cast game called Sunflower Street Plays for the Dungeon. Just trust me, it's worth it and amazing.
Alright, and I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy, or in the Nerds with Dice Discord. You can find me here 3 times a week. On Tuesdays I play Peppermint in Rift's Ballad of Fates, and I run this game, and I run Millennium Knights Turbo Jungle. And then Monday nights you can find me on the Bardic Nox channel playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I have some games. I lost to Bardic again.
Dang it!
I have been.
I'm hoping for you to win against Bardic.
Yeah. So here's the thing. First duel, I won almost no contest. Then I played Bardic again, and I
lost.
drew the worst hand I've had in a long time.
Every single time. Oh, sorry.
It happens, but I have so we tried to even out the power levels of decks, so I have some more powerful cards, and I'm hoping this time will be it. And I have some games and stuff that I wrote for sale over on it. You can find the link in this chat or in the bio on my Twitter page. We are going to raid So Matty Games, and we will see you. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door, looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like really turned me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and so damn clear next to you. All my problems disappear for you. In light years, I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone